I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be never doubt your own high value and high status as a guy who is a catch to women. I've got an email here from a viewer, and he says, "Hey Corey, I've just been reading your book, and it is amazing, and I can relate to a lot of stuff that you wrote. I found myself in the typical friend zone situation, and I've confronted her about it, and I've applied a lot of the things from your videos, and I've made clear to her what I want. My main question is, if she does agree to be more than friends, wouldn't it be because she just doesn't want to lose me, and deep down inside it would not be what she wants?" Think about what you just said to me. You're automatically presupposing that there's no way that this girl could like you. And so already you're coming from a place of weakness. That's one of the reasons why you're in friend zone with this girl to begin with, because your words, your actions, the tone of your voice, and the things that you say and the way you go about communicating them is basically communicating, I don't think I'm worthy of you. I don't think I deserve you. I don't think I can have you. And so that little belief is running around in your mind, and it's constantly influencing your behavior. And if you want to create attraction with women, you need to think from the end, like what Dr. Wayne Dyer says. Act as if you were James Bond, and you were really good with women, and all women that you liked, or most of the women that you liked and you went after, you were able to seduce and get into bed and eventually cause them to fall in love with you. Like I talk about in the video that I did, all women want me, I automatically always presuppose that all women want me, and that's the place that I come from. Now, it's not an egomaniac type thing, and it's not something that is a fact, but I mean, the reality is most of the women that I want, they're not going to feel the same way about me. They're not going to be as into me as I am into them, but I automatically presuppose that I'm the best thing since sliced bread. I'm the best thing that they've ever met. I'm the most interesting guy that they'll ever encounter. I know more about life and succeeding and being happy and enjoying my life and living in the moment, and I know about things, and I'm able to have great relationships with a woman because I've had great relationships with women over the past 10 to 15 years when I came from a place where it was fucking horrible. When I was basically sitting on the sidelines, I was always losing the girls that I really wanted, and the girls that I really wasn't that interested in were all over me. And I never understood why until I really spent several years learning and focusing on this area, trying to improve myself and my circumstances. But the way I think now is I think from the end. I just assume that they all want me. Now, of course, it's not always going to be the case, but think about it. It's the best place to come from. And when I walk away and I get rejected, or a girl turns me down, or she's just not that interested, or after I talk to her for a few minutes and I realize she's not really trying that hard to get to know me, and she's not really trying that hard to ask me questions, and she's not reciprocating my interest, my attitude is, I'm not going to waste my time with this girl because I'm used to spectacular and outstanding, and that's the kind of relationship I want to have with a girl. And so if I don't have a spectacular and outstanding interaction when I talk to a girl for the first few minutes, I'm not gonna ask her out, and I'm gonna walk away from the interaction thinking, hey, it's your fucking loss. You have no idea what you just missed out on, because I know things that very few people know. And if she was lucky enough to get into a relationship with me, I guarantee it would be better than any relationship that she's ever had. Just like girlfriends that I've had in the past. That's what they say about it. That's why I'm still friends with my former girlfriends. I still talk to them from time to time. Because just because a relationship ends, or the intimate portion of the relationship ends, and we decide to go our separate ways, doesn't mean we have to hate each other and not be friends anymore. Because I still love them, I still care about them, I still want to make sure they're doing well. They still ask me for advice, and the guys that they're dating or in relationships with now, because that's the place that I come from, because I care, because I've learned, I've done the work on myself, because I perceive myself as being a catch, because I am a catch, because the women that I date and get into long-term relationships with, when I'm with them, I think I'm with the fucking hottest girl on the planet. I really feel that way. And I won't agree to be a boyfriend or be in a relationship with a girl unless I feel that way, because that's just my standard. Because I have high standards for myself, and I expect to have the best. And I've always been that way. It's just that when I was younger, I wasn't actually able to experience that because I didn't know all the things that I know now that I teach to you. And so he says, so would it be like if she's into me what would it be like if she's into me there? And when a girl likes you, she's going to make the effort. She's going to try to keep you. And you should never try to keep a girl who's not that into you. And a lot of guys, because they don't see themselves or they don't perceive themselves as being a catch, they'll continue to stay hung up on a girl who's continually said, no, I only see you as a friend, I'm not interested, or I have a boyfriend, or whatever it is, and they just keep pursuing, and they keep pursuing, because deep down they don't believe that they deserve a girl like that. And so by continuing to pursue a woman who has no interest in them, it simply reinforces their belief that they don't deserve to have what they want, as opposed to communicating your interest in a girl, trying to set a date, and if she won't, or she gives you the let's just be friends speech, you walk away from it. You say, I'm not interested in just being friends. But if you change your mind, give me a call, because I'd love to take you to dinner. I'd love to meet you out for a drink and get to know you better. And then you just walk away and you move on to the next girl. Because you got to get through all the no's to get to the yeses. And if you're a guy who's looking for one really super awesome girl, even the guys who come to me like, I just want to learn to get laid, I just want to pick up girls, what's going to happen is, whether it's the 10th girl or the 20th girl or the 30th girl you sleep with, eventually what's going to happen is you're going to meet a chick and you're going to really like hanging out with her. And the more you hang out with her, the more you're going to like her. And if you don't take the time to learn the dating skills and the relationship skills that I talk about, you're not going to get very far with her, and you're going to fuck up and she's going to reject you, and then you're going to be all heartbroken over it. That's why it's important to practice the things I teach so you can get yourself prepared for that girl that you meet and who knocks your socks off. I mean, like I said, I see this all the time. Like, I live in Delray, and I'm a quarter mile from the beach, and there's fucking beautiful women everywhere. I can just walk out in the street, and I'll see hot women walking around the mall or over on one of the popular areas downtown. There's beautiful women everywhere. Now, does it mean that I'm going to find every single one of those beautiful women fascinating, that I'm going to actually like hanging out with them, that we're going to actually have fun together, we're going to have common interests, that she's going to be great in bed? Absolutely not. But the key is that I'm able to walk up to anybody, anytime, any place, anywhere, if I feel a connection there. And so what's different about now versus like when I was younger, when those magical moments happen where a connection happens with a girl, I don't fuck it up anymore. I'm able to get the girl and cause her to fall in love with me after only a few weeks of being together and dating me. But to get to that point, you got to practice. Repetition's a mother of skill. And the key is not to get hung up on girls like this girl that you're hung up on. You made the effort, you told her what you wanted, and you walked away, and that's all you can do. And if she reaches out to you, set a date. Create a romantic opportunity for sex to happen. And if she won't make a definite date, withdraw the offer. Say, if you change your mind, give me a call and move on to the next girl. Because when you get hung up on girls like this, it just reinforces your belief that you don't deserve what you really want. Think from the end, and your life will change. So if you have a question you want to ask me, or there's a topic you want me to cover in a future video newsletter, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which is on the left-hand side of your screen. Send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and give me several days to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which is going to be at the top of your screen. Just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, on my website, underneath the email sign-up box, is a box that has a link to the Amazon Kindle download page for my book. Once you get to the download page, if you don't have a Kindle device, on the right-hand side, there's a button you can click to download a free e-reader app for your smartphone, tablet device, or your computer. It only takes a few more seconds after that to complete the purchase of my book. And if you appreciate the value of the information I offer in my videos and the articles on my website and my ebook, you can show your appreciation by going to any page on my website, and there will be a toolbar which can be at the bottom of your screen. Click the PayPal donate button. Donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.